This is for justice, truth and love, true love. May God help me. May the Holy Spirit strengthen me like He strengthened Isa al-Masih, Jesus Christ, as said in the verse of the Quran. You may say, where does justice really lie? Where does it stand? I've done my soul searching for justice, and thus if my battered, tortured mind and away from the principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, and have gone through a lot of traumatizing energy, attacks, weakening my defenses, my mind, may allow me that I may speak properly to do justice where justice needs to be done for myself and for Miss Asteria DeSa. I do not say that I am a good Muslim or even a good Shia Muslim. I had a lot of work to do on myself to be a good human being, to be a good, ethical, moral person according to my religion, Shia Islam. The revival of the past. It has now come to me that coming to me after 30 plus years. I was only 14, 15 years old when it was the beginning of wanting to leave Karachi American School when I was 14. And at 15 and a half, I left the Karachi American School. My enemy who wanted to defend his girlfriend, because what his girlfriend did was that started to make a face of tears, eyes, teary eyes, watery eyes, that she's been crying and all. When she was calling Miss DeSa bad name, that boyfriend of hers wasn't there. Afterwards, when I was giving it to her that she is wrong to do this, her boyfriend warned me. And so how shall I say this? That they made Miss DeSa and me misunderstand each other. They made the misunderstandings grow, and they wanted to cut me off from Miss Asteria DeSa, blaming it on her that she didn't want me to stay in Karachi American School and all that. The cunning game, the cunning, very wicked game was played on me and Miss DeSa. That's why when she joined, Miss DeSa joined Aga Khan Nursing School, she told me not to tell the Karachi American School. Now a lady with such truthfulness, honesty, loving the truth would be hiding and going against the Karachi American School employment policies. I don't know what had happened to me. I had forgotten that I had fought and stood up for Miss DeSa against this very rude girl who had just come and joined Karachi American School. So I started to believe what they made me believe was that Miss DeSa didn't want to see me. But now after 30 plus years, I've come to know otherwise. It's too late now. The damage has been done and Miss DeSa is gone. How do I begin to explain how they did it to us? The misunderstanding and all so cunningly put and played against us. And recently I've recognized the young girl in Karachi American School who was older than me and in a senior class grade, that she is one of the spiritual teachers of the United States of America. But we don't become spiritual teachers like this by ruining someone's life in the past in a cunning way and making two loved ones misunderstand each other and get cut off like that abruptly. And without Miss DeSa, my survival chances were just truly 1%. I was attempting suicide and all that, and my whole family, my poor mother, my whole house was upside down because of this. I was the first surviving born, much, much loved by my mother and father, and yet I couldn't understand why my love would fail with Miss DeSa and she wouldn't see me and wouldn't forgive me. It was all Karachi American School's doing, due to Matthew, and the girl's name was Marian. I want to say I hope I've remembered the names correctly, but some force is saying yes, you don't have to say that. Let's suppose that we do an act like Moses alayhi salam, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, like he killed a man because he felt he was doing justice at that time, but he mistakenly struck at the man and the man died. It was an accident. That was an accident, but not this work between Miss DeSa and me that the Karachi American School did. It wasn't an accident. And then the spiritual teacher now who has grown up to become the spiritual teacher. How could they be spiritual teachers like this? My God, it's so shocking. No guilt, no shame, no justice. And justice, I mean, really being cunning and treacherous and then become a spiritual teacher. Oh my goodness, I don't understand the United States of America if they are allowing such things, because in our religion it's very strict. If you want to be a religious scholar or if you want to be a spiritual teacher, you have to see that your life is quite impeccable and that your character also is impeccable, that you have done nothing treacherous. Oh, nowhere near treachery, because in Islam treachery is forbidden, haram. Or that if you do anything by accident, you're supposed to amend your ways, apologize if you have harmed someone accidentally, apologize and make amends. In Shia Islam, even our prayer caller is supposed to be as close to being impeccable, innocent of such treachery or any such fraudulent acts or damaging lives or even harming an innocent or harming a life, or even using abusive language. No way we are allowed, or they are allowed. And there's one more thing I have to say. From Imam Hussein alayhi salam, Karbala, I learned that the right people, the people who are innocent, who are right, or who are good and sensible, or godly and spiritual, may not have many followers, Yazid's army, we are told, had 3,000 or plus, around 10,000 people. And Imam Hussein alayhi salam had only 72 warriors. Amidst them were children and a 6-month-old baby. So we are not to go towards vast majority in finding justice and knowing where it lies or stands, or with whom it stands. Thank you so much. Inshallah, hopefully I will continue this later.